So for more on the arrest of the teacher by the police for child abuse, Coordinator Child Protection Network for Ikorodu local government area, Bukola Owokodu, joins me live on the Midday News. Now, thank you so much for joining us at this point. This happened in Ikorodu area of Lagos State. How did this news come to you? What were your thoughts?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Okay, yeah. So I received like yesterday when I put on my phone, I got some messages. People forwarded the video to me. Our members. Okay, let me introduce myself. I am Mrs. Owokodu Bukola, the coordinator for Child Protection Network in Ikorodu. So usually handle cases like this, and when this occurred, when it went viral, I got a message from the state Child Protection Network. I also got some messages, videos from people who knew the work that we are doing. So when I got the information, I quickly reached out to our rescue officer, who is also an officer of Lagos State Neighborhood Safety Corps here in Ikorodu. So when I reached out to him, he told me that they had already called him and he's already on his way. So when I called him, he told me that he was close to the place, and when he got there, he met Supobola, the IPO in charge of the case in the school. He also met the DSVA, Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency at the school, and then they arrested the perpetrator and took the perpetrator to the station. So I was following up before I later joined them at the station. So when I joined them at the station, the perpetrator was already behind bars, and the child was already taken to the hospital for medical examination and care.
So now it brings to question the quality of primary education in Lagos State. Of course, not just Lagos, but all other states. Now, what is your network doing to ensure effective monitoring of schools to avoid such incidences?
So we've been working actively in Lagos State. We've been working here. We also work with relevant stakeholders. We work with police. We work with other relevant security agencies here in Ikorodu. So what we've been doing is Child Protection Network. It's not only a Lagos State thing. We are all over the 36 states in Nigeria. Child Protection Network is all over. And in Lagos alone, we are also in all the local governments in Lagos State. So we have coordinators, we have deputy coordinators, we have executives, we have state executives also. So what we do is we work with Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development, my SD. We work with DSVA in going to these schools and sensitizing them, in creating awareness. We also train, we do capacity building for trainings for school counselors, like public school, for school counselors. But the thing is, this is something that we cannot eradicate at once. We will keep doing what we are doing in creating awareness, in going to these schools. And the thing is, most of these schools, they don't have safeguarding and child protection policies in place. And like I always say, it's more than just collecting school fees. Being a school owner is more than just collecting school fees. These things need to be in place. When they hire new staff, even non-academic staffs, they need to know about the safeguarding and child protection policies in the school. So what we are doing is creating awareness, going to the schools, working with agencies, relevant agencies, in ensuring that we pass across our message to the school. And right now, I think we need to intensify our advocacy.
Yes, of course. But I want to pick on the fact that you mentioned that many schools do not have child safety protocols. In ensuring the safety of our schools now for young children, of course, it's quite alarming. What can parents do in this regard? Like you have mentioned, it's not just about paying school fees. What can parents do to ensure that many schools have child protection protocols in place?
Okay, so what parents can do is, like I always say, I'm also an advocate. We put out the words. Parents should be involved in the day-to-day activities of their children. We need to take responsibility. Do not entrust your responsibility in the hands of anyone. Don't trust anyone with your children. Where your children are going to school, ask when you're going to when you're going to enroll your children in a school. you can ask, because you're going to pay them, you can ask for if they have safeguarding and child protection policy in place. I think we should start holding schools accountable for that. And parents should be involved in that. Ask your school, do they have safeguarding and child protection policies in place? What do they have? If these cases happen in the school, what will the school do? Because we've seen cases where school owners will even cover up the case just because they don't want their school to be out there. So for parents, this is my word for the parents, please be involved in the day-to-day activity of your children. Let them be able to talk to you about anything and everything. It will help. Now, assuming this has been happening to this boy for a while now, I'm not saying it has been happening. So I'm just citing an example. Assuming it has been happening to this boy for a while now, and the teacher has been maltreating the boy. If the boy is open, if there's a room, or the parents create a safe space in the home for the child to talk, the child will be able to confide in the parent that, oh, mom, oh, dad, this is what I've been going through. This is what is happening to me in school. And then from there, the parents can report to the necessary authorities.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for talking to us and giving us your own insights on this. We hope that many more schools will adhere to this situation and bring up some child protection protocols. Thank you very much for talking to us.